Hi, everyone. It's Cliff and Heather. Heather is not here at the moment. We have our little girl who went to a birthday party, and so Heather went to pick her up. And so you get me for at least the first little bit of this, and maybe for the whole thing. It depends on when Heather's able to return back. But really quickly, one of the reasons why I wanted to have this meeting or this this um, Zoom webinar, if you will, is because I wanted to go over just a couple of things. And in case anybody is watching this for the first time, I just want you to know that Heather is using a skincare product that is fantastic. So the company is called Kalaia, and the way that it works is they have this fresh canvas powder. I'm going to open this up. I do this almost every time because I love the smell of it. Oh my goodness. I wish, again, I say this almost every time as well. I wish I could put this through the computer so that everyone could have a chance to smell this fresh canvas powder. It is fantastic. Ladies out there that are watching this, husbands or boyfriends of ladies that you have in your life, or anyone who has a mom or a sister or an aunt, grandma, you've got to have them try this product. It is fantastic. So this is the fresh canvas powder. You put this on every other day in the morning. You just put a small amount in your hand, just in the palm of your hand, and you add a little bit of water to it, mix it up kind of almost like a little bit of a paste, and then you apply it to your skin, all over your face and your nose and everything. And you don't have to leave it on for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. You just apply it, and then immediately you can wash that off. So you start with a clean face. You don't want to have any makeup or any kind of foundation or anything on your skin to begin with. So make sure your skin is already clean with whatever current cleanser that you're using. And then again, you just take a small amount of this fresh canvas, put it into the palm of your hand, add some water to it, and mix it up, and then apply that. Maybe just let it sit for a minute or two, and then you can remove it. The next thing that you're going to apply is the Keep Smooth serum. And this has a dropper. You can see this little dropper. I'm going to open this up and show everyone the dropper. So there it is. And that's about all you need. One or maybe two little drops. There were two drops right there. I'm going to smell this too. Smells so good. It's fantastic. So just really one or two little drops, because this serum goes a long way. And you just put that in your hands, rub it, and then you apply that all over your face as well. And then finally, now that is, the fresh canvas is every other morning, and the serum you can apply day and night. So you can apply this one time in the morning, every morning, and one time at night, every night, after you've applied the fresh canvas on the every other morning routine. And then finally, there's the Hold Tight Overnight Moisturizer. I'm going to open this up, and there it is. Goodness. It smells so good. Okay, one more time. I love this moisturizer in the way that it smells. I have not applied this to my skin at all. Heather, I think, would not allow me to do it because she wants it for her skin, and she loves it. She loves how her skin feels, and I'm telling you, her skin smells so good. It looks so soft. It feels so soft on her face. So this Hold Tight moisturizer you apply every night. So the serum is every morning and every night, and then the moisturizer is every night. And you don't have to use a lot. A little bit goes a long ways. And then the fresh canvas is every other morning. So it's a very, very simple process. Three products, three simple products: fresh canvas, serum, and moisturizer. That's it. Fresh Canvas you apply every other day. Serum is every morning and every night. Moisturizer is every night. That's it. Simple and easy. I want to say, so I go through that routine almost every time. Those of you that may have seen this before, you're like, we know that. But I just like to go over it in case there's somebody that's watching that hasn't seen or heard that. And I'm going to tell you why these products smell so absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to start with the Fresh Canvas. And in the Fresh Canvas, I've got the box that it came in right here. So in the Fresh Canvas, the reason I'm going to take my glasses off, so I'm getting old now. I got to take my glasses off. The reason why it smells so fabulous, let me tell you some of the ingredients that are in here. You are not getting harmful ingredients. You are getting natural ingredients in these products. You are getting things that are healthy for your skin, not anything that is unhealthy for it. And so in the Fresh Canvas, we've got jojoba oil, pumice, gotu, I may not be pronouncing that correctly, but it's gotu kola leaf extract, which is something that Gaia, who is the founder of this company, who's a good friend of mine, she has talked about that. And it's something that her family used while she was growing up. And she never really understood at that time just all the benefits that were involved with it. And so the gotu kola leaf extract is a fantastic plant extract that is found in the Fresh Canvas. And then there's also turmeric. And a lot of us have heard about, may not have heard about turmeric, but turmeric has so many wonderful natural properties that are healthy for your skin. And so I would encourage you to read more information about that. I might even do a recording of some of those particular ingredients, but I just wanted to mention some of those. And again, I just did a Google search for turmeric, and there is so much that you can learn about that particular natural ingredient that is found not only in the Fresh Canvas, but in all the products. And so those are some of the reasons why the Fresh Canvas smells so good. This is the box that the serum came in. And I'm just going to read a few of the ingredients from the serum. It also includes turmeric, but then it has clove, and it has apricot fruit extract and apple fruit extract. I'm not reading the scientific names for those, but that's what it is. And it has cinnamon, cassia bark extract, jasminum, flower leaf extract. And so again, you want to know why I'm always smelling those products and saying how good they smell? That's one of the reasons why. Very natural, healthy ingredients that are used.
There's
and
sweet potato on that. Does it have sweet? Is that a sweet
that
potato?
is turmeric. So
turmeric.
that's turmeric. And if you look in the picture, I think, yeah, so Heather is talking about that picture right there, but that's the turmeric. And again, just Google it. Here's the green leaf plant down here is the gotu kola, and you can do research on that as well. And then we have over here the purple Indian gentian leaves, and I haven't done any research on that particular product, but this turmeric is great for you for so many things. Gotu kola is as well, and so I would highly recommend that you do some searches on that.
Serum.
That's a serum. And then finally, Heather's with me, by the way. So, and so then finally, here is the box that had the moisturizer in it. And I'm going to read a few ingredients from that, which includes apricot fruit extract, apple fruit extract. It also has turmeric, has vitamin E, and there were a couple other, it has the cinnamon, cassia bark extract, rose extract, jasminum, flower leaf extract. So I don't know if it's the rose extract, and this also has, it has bamboo, a picture of bamboo, gotu kola, and turmeric. So that's bamboo right there, turmeric, and go to cola. I don't know if it's the rose extract that is in the moisturizer, but I'm telling you, the moisturizer is fantastic. So ladies and gentlemen, again, who have a spouse, a girlfriend, a sister, an aunt, a grandma, cousin, niece, anything, any woman in your life, I would highly recommend that you encourage them to take a look at this product, just because of the natural ingredients that are involved, how healthy it is for your skin. It doesn't contain harsh and harmful chemicals, and it's fantastic. It's great. Now, a couple of things. One is that you might be saying that, well, I've already got a facial, I've already got a facial or skincare product that I'm using. What kind of benefits are you getting from it? Do you feel like you're really getting any significant benefits where it's making a difference for you? Or are you just using something because, and I'm saying this because I know I've got a sister, and my grandma's passed away, but I've had grandmas, I've had my mom, my wife, I have a daughter. I know that there comes a time when women will sometimes think, and men do it too. It's not a woman thing only. Men do this as well, but women will use a product knowing that they need to have something to put on their skin that's healthy and good for their skin, but at the same time, they'll just keep using the same product over and over because it's just what they've gotten into the habit of using, and it's not necessarily giving them the results that they were hoping for. And again, I could name off different things that men use as well. That same thing. You might be using a shaving cream or hair care products. Anything where you're going, well, I know that this is supposed to be a good shampoo, or I know that this is supposed to be a really good shaving cream, but it's not actually giving me the results that I was hoping for, but I'm going to keep using it because I just know that it's supposed to be better than some other alternative. Well, throw away or get rid of what you're using on your skin, on your face, that is, you're using it because it's the same thing you've been using over and over, thinking that, well, it's not giving me the results that I want, but I know it's good, I know it's healthy. Try this. Give Kalaia a try. It's gonna change the way that you look at skincare. I promise you. Right now, we do have, and I kind of wanted to show this. So the Fresh Canvas powder, there is not currently a sample for that. But we do have a sample for, and I was going to open this up. Isn't it already open? I thought they were already open. Oh, okay. So there is a sample, though, for, I'm going to have Heather pulling out. So there is a sample for the serum. And yes, so this is the sample packet for the serum. You can see that this packet is not huge. So this is really only meant to be used maybe 3 applications maximum. You might be able to stretch the serum a little bit more than that, but it's not meant to be used for very many applications. And then the second sample is the moisturizer. So we also do have the moisturizer. And again, this is just a small little sample packet, and it's only going to last you a couple of days, maybe 3 days or 4 days maximum if you really stretch it out. So I'm just kind of feeling it, and yeah, it doesn't have a whole lot inside of it. But if you are wanting to get a sample, we do have the moisturizer and the serum. Now, the Fresh Canvas powder does not come as a sample, at least not currently. Maybe in the future it will, but at this particular point in time, it doesn't. And but we do have these other sample packs, and so I would encourage you to order the product. But if you want to try it, just using a sample packet, do that. If you have already signed up with Kalaia, I would highly recommend that you get some of these sample packs, and you can use those with anyone who is anybody that is potentially wanting to try it. Offer them a sample and and then a follow-up as far as how did things go with the sample, and find out if they saw the results that they were hoping for, because that's really what we want to try and do, is encourage everyone to try it and then report back with what kind of results they were getting from the product. Okay, that was, did you want to say anything about the product itself? No? Heather's,
I love it.
Heather's just saying she loves it. Okay, so the next thing that I kind of wanted, so that was, I mean, I've talked quite a bit about product in the past, and so the next thing I really wanted to talk about was how, if there's anyone out there, and by the way, you can order the entire set, so all three, the fresh canvas and the serum and the moisturizer, you can order all three of those in a basic set, and the basic set is $150, and that comes with a 30-day supply. So that is a full month supply for that amount. Now, again, Heather and I know what it's like to have a budget. And so you might be thinking, well, that's stretching my budget a little bit. And, you know, with anything that you want that is going to cost a little bit of extra money, or something new, perhaps, that you're wanting to try, you might have to try to find a way to cut some corners in other areas. You know, there's always usually something that we might be doing, such as going out to eat is a big one for a lot of people. Maybe cutting out a little bit of entertainment for the month, so maybe not as many movies to watch for the month, or you may, you know, other forms of entertainment. Maybe you're going to a play or going, you know, on other kind of excursions. And so those are things that you might want to take a look at in your budget if you're wanting to buy that basic set. At the same time, now the basic set is the best value for your money. That's the whole reason why I like talking about it. Plus, it gives you all three of the products, and that's what you really want, is you want all three of them. But if for some reason you say, okay, look, I can't cut enough corners to come up with $150 for the month to get all three of the products, well, take a look at what would be most valuable to you in using for 1 month and order that one product. You can order each of these products as single products if you want to. And I personally would recommend that you order either the moisturizer or the fresh canvas. Okay, not that the serum is less of a product, but I would highly recommend that you try one of these two, just because they are out of this world fantastic. The serum is great as well, but you know, some people don't necessarily want to use a serum, so try the fresh canvas powder and the moisturizer. You're gonna love it, and it will make a difference for your skin. Okay, that all being said, now I definitely am you know, gonna move in a little bit of a different direction really quickly here, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on, you know, any more time than what I think is necessary. So that's the product side of things. And the next thing, though, is, in addition to thinking, how am I supposed to be able to afford to pay for the product? Okay, cutting corners in your budget, that's one way, right? The second thing, though, is recognizing that as you share Kalaia with others, there is the potential for you to earn commissions or money for that sharing process. So I want to kind of talk a little bit about that, because we don't talk about it a lot. And one of the things that I always like looking at is other ways in which we share things. So how many times have we mentioned to a friend or family member something about a movie that we've watched? I mean, right now on TV, everything is about the new Black Panther movie. And I think there's a couple other pretty big movies that are in the theater right now. Wrinkle in Time is one, and I want to say there's a third one. I can't remember it right off the top of my head, but there's kind of like 3 movies that are pretty big and getting a lot of attention on the TV at the moment. Well, I see people saying, how did you like that movie? Or what did you think about Black Panther? Or what did you think about A Wrinkle in Time? And they're getting comments from friends and family members. And that is going to be, in a large way, a reason why someone is going to go see one of those movies or not go see it. If their friends and family are saying it's not a very good movie, but if they say, oh, it was great, you're going to love it, it's, fantastic with the acting and with the dialogue and with all the uh, all the different special effects and everything, you're likely to go and watch that movie. Now, as you go watch it and you think to yourself, wow, this friend or family member told me to go see this movie and they were right. This movie was great. What kind of benefit is your friend or family member going to receive because they encouraged you to go see something, see a movie, and you went and watched it and you also enjoyed it? What kind of benefit are they going to get from that? They're going to receive a nice, warm fuzzy in their heart because they encouraged you to go watch it. You watched it and you enjoyed it. Now, you're going to turn around and tell another friend or family member about the movie as well. And you're going to say, oh, I took the advice of this friend or family member and I went and watched this movie and they said it was going to be great and I think it was great and I want to let you know you should go see it. So now you have some friends or family members that are going to see the movie. What are you going to get in return for those who go and watch the movie based on your recommendation? You're not going to get anything other than, again, a warm fuzzy in your heart that they went to see a really good movie that you recommended they go see, and based on your recommendation, they saw it, they enjoyed it, and now they're recommending it to others. That's the difference with Kalaia, is that as you recommend the Kalaia product, and as others purchase the Kalaia product, you have the opportunity to benefit financially from it. You can still have that warm fuzzy in your heart that someone is using Kalaia and that it's making a difference for them and on their skin. But at the same time, there's some commission that can be earned, and through that commission, you are then able to finance the way in which to purchase the product for yourself. So that is really the very first thing that I highly recommend, is that you think about others that you can talk to and share this with, and then as they purchase it, you can see very quickly how you're going to be able to afford the product for yourself each month. And at the same time, you help them to figure out and learn how they can share it with others. And by sharing it, they as well will have a way in which to pay for the product without it being a burden on them financially. So I really wanted to talk about that aspect of it. And then also one other thing. So I was watching a video this last week, and there was a large talk about the way in which we have linear income. And I just want to throw that question out there and say, think about what is linear income. Okay. So I'm not going to go real deep dive on this at the moment, but I would like to maybe later on down the road. I don't know if that'll be in a few weeks or maybe even in a couple of months. But linear income, this is something that I truly have seen with my own eyes, and I know that it's true. Okay. First of all, before I even answer the question of what linear income is, which most of you already know the answer, but I want you thinking about it. What is linear income? Okay. What is it that every financial advisor that I have heard from, especially the top ones like Susie Orman and Dave Ramsey, those are the two big ones that I listen to a lot. What did they say about retirement and income in retirement? I will tell you that one of the main things that they say is that you want to have multiple streams of income. When you retire, best if you can have more than just what you've saved in your social security or saved in your retirement plan, such as a 401k plan, and more than maybe just social security, which, you know, in for many of us, we wonder if social security will even be around for the next generation that's up and coming. I mean, we hope that there will be something, but for a lot of us, we wonder what's really going to happen with that particular program in the long run. So you have money that you've saved in a retirement plan, such as a 401k, and then you have social security that's coming in, and that may be everything. And is that going to be enough? Well, maybe it'll be enough, but in a lot of instances, it won't be. And so that's where financial gurus such as Susie Orman and Dave Ramsey would say, yes, you need to have yet another stream of income. Is there a way, are you in a profession where there's going to be a pension at the end of it, which a lot of pensions are going away with a lot of different companies, especially the big companies that used to offer really good pensions. A lot of that has gone away. But is there a pension, or is there some sort of a side business that you're able to work, even if it's just a small amount of income that you're able to bring in? Anything that can help you to bring in the multiple streams of income is what they would say is extremely important. Okay, back to the linear income. What is linear income? Linear income is what most of us, almost every single one of us, is used to receiving. And that's the income that you get when you have a paycheck that comes every week, every 2 weeks, or once a month. And you are dependent upon your employment with a particular company, corporation, organization in order to have that paycheck coming in. What happens when that company is not making the revenues that they used to make? Or what happens when there's a downturn in the economy and all of a sudden your job isn't needed, or you're being replaced for someone who will take less of an income, or you get sick and you're not able to work the amount of time that you need to, and perhaps the company says, okay, we'll make arrangements for you to stay employed, but we're going to have to lower your income, or you're just going to get paid less because you're not able to be here as many hours as you were previously. That affects that income, which is very linear. It's what you are dependent upon solely on yourself and that company or organization that has hired you paying you. I can't imagine there's not anyone out there who hasn't known someone or had this happen to them personally, where they either lost a job or were laid off, or again, either yourself or someone that you know personally, they lost a job, laid off, or the organization just couldn't continue to pay you at the amount that they had been paying you, or the number of hours, etc., were cut back. That affects that linear income. Okay, what we really want is what's more of, and it's okay to have linear income. That's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that, other than thinking of other options to help with it, so that if you do get laid off, if you do lose your job, if you do get your hours cut back, what is going to be there to help replace that? And that's where we want to talk about something called transitional income. And transitional income is where you are able to have a steady stream of income constantly flowing in from something, whether that's a service, whether that's a product, whether that you're selling, or usually it's going to be a product or a service, though, that you have others who are saying, yes, I want to purchase that, or I want to take advantage of that particular service that you're offering. And then as they express that to others, you continue to have that particular stream of income continuing to come in. Now, it can ebb and flow, it can go up and it can go down, because you might have a lot of people wanting your product or your service during a certain time of the year, or during a certain uh, quarter of the year, and then at other times it might drop a little bit. But nonetheless, that's a transitional income. And let me give you an example of that. I think the best example that I can really think of that resonates and relates to everyone out there is insurance. Who has auto insurance or life insurance or any kind of insurance? It could be health insurance even, or dental insurance. What are those insurance companies getting every single month? Now, some of us have our premiums where we pay them every 6 months, or maybe you pay them once a year. Usually on a life insurance policy, you pay a yearly premium. But even, if you break that out over a 12-month period of time, and if you're paying your auto insurance, Heather and I pay our auto insurance every 6 months. So even if you break that out over a year's worth of time, you can look at it from a yearly perspective. So life insurance, health insurance, again, dental insurance, auto insurance. I was trying to think of the other one that I had mentioned. All of those are multiple streams of income for an insurance company, and they have multiple individuals that are purchasing the insurance from them. And how often are they getting paid? They're getting paid every single month. And again, forget about a 6-month policy or a once a year policy. It's just every month they know that that amount of money is going to be coming in. And they can rest assured, the insurance companies can rest assured that that money will stream into them. And that is a type of transitional income for them. The thing they have to worry about is whether or not someone's going to do what? Cancel their policy. And that cancellation can come because someone decides to go with a different insurance company, or it can come because someone actually passed away. Now, if they have life insurance, then that life insurance policy has to be paid out. But nonetheless, the point being is that that insurance company is able to count on that transitional income as a regular steady stream every single month. We can do the exact same thing with Kalaia. We can have that become a transitional income for us. It's going to go up some months and it's going to come down some months, depending again on the amount of people that are being that get reached out to, and those that are making that decision to use a very fantastic, healthy skincare product. But it can become that transitional income. And I'm not going to go any deeper with it than that, because I think everybody understands what I'm talking about when I mention insurance and the stream of income the insurance companies receive. And everyone, I think, understands what that whole lateral income is, or linear income is, where you are receiving just a paycheck from a company or an organization that has hired you, and one of a million things could happen to turn that income off. But if you have a transitional income, it is going to be much more difficult for that to go away. And better yet, as long as you are providing the service or the product that individuals out there are wanting and needing, they're going to continue to use your product or your service, and that transitional income will continue to stay steady and increase. I like to think about insurance again, because how many of us over time have changed insurance? Well, Heather and I have, but it's not something that you do every year, or at least we haven't. And it's not something that you do every month for sure. I think that most people, when they choose an auto insurance company, when they choose a life insurance plan, when they choose a health or dental insurance plan, they are sticking with that plan for a long period of time. And those insurance companies know that that's what's going to happen, and they know that they can count on that steady income each and every month. So that's the concept that I want to kind of throw out there, have everybody think about and take into consideration. So share Kalaia, fantastic product, has fantastic opportunities behind it. Brand new company. You cannot ask for a better time than right now to jump in, try the product for the product's sake, but also at the same time, give this company a try because the company in and of itself is brand new and there is so much potential right now. I mean, the doors are wide open for the potential that this company can have and the places that it can go and the amount of momentum that can take place with it. All right. Samples, don't forget, that's one of the things that I kind of mentioned early on. We've got samples now. So these are able to be ordered. You can order those and share them with others, or if somebody says, hey, I want a bunch of samples so I can hand them out to friends and family, say, okay, great, and take the payment from them and go order those samples. The samples, I don't know. I haven't looked at what the cost is, but I know that you get 10 packs. So you get 10 packets of the serum and 10 packets of the moisturizer. Remember, the Fresh Canvas doesn't come as a sample yet. And so I don't know the cost on those, but again, that it's got to be fairly minimal. I mean, I don't think it's a huge amount, right? You don't, by sharing the samples, that does not allow for any kind of a commissionable payout to take place for just the samples. But that's a great way to share and to get the product into the hands of others and helping them to experience the product, which unless you experience it, you're not going to know how great of a change it's going to make for your skin and for just how it makes your skin feel and the way that it smells and the benefits that you're going to see from it. Anything else? I'm looking at Heather again. She's shaking her head no. All right, so that was really it. That was probably longer than what I had kind of planned on. So I'm gonna share this with everyone out there that I know and keep sharing it. But at the same time, I would highly recommend that you give this a try and take advantage of this opportunity that you have right now. All right, thanks, and we'll see you the next time.